What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. Sorry, my hands in the footage. Yeah, today's the day. We're gonna get old girl back on her feet. As you can see, I've already got the wheels and tires put back on. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, let me zoom out. There we go. We got the wheels and tires put back on. We finally got the tie rods somewhat put and set in place. Where do I need to start? Had a few leaks. Got those fixed from the transmission. Lines were, they got loose, I guess, whenever I dropped the transmission to bolt it up and everything. Brakes are somewhat bled, so going to have to re-bleed those later on, but today we're focused on more. Got the tag put on, so street car. Let's see. Everything is basically ready to go except for a few things. One thing, I gotta put a new oil pressure sensor in there. The other one went bad for some reason, don't know why. So I went back with the OEM one, so hopefully that works out. We're gonna be doing that. I need to replace a fitting right here where it comes out the, I guess, the trunk area. It leaks when it's under pressure. So I'm gonna have to replace that one. I think I have one. If not, I'll have to replace it later on down the road. Today we are also going to be adding, well, not really add. We're gonna go ahead and get the coolant hoses for the radiator put in. Burping this morning. So that is the main thing we're going to be working on today. That is the one thing I want to get done. Once we get done, get the coolant bled, we'll be able to start tuning. Also, another thing, I had to order another throttle cable because this one is loose and crap. I messed it up when I was doing something. It wants to stick. It's not OEM, so yeah, I messed up the cable, and this doesn't want to come in and out like the OEM one does. It's just a little tight. I think it poked me like 3 or 4 times. For the most part, everything is done. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the intake off so we can replace the oil pressure sensor. Once we get done with that, put all that back together, I'm going to go ahead and probably drop it, get it off the jack stands. But today is the day we're going to get it off the jack stands, and we're going to get the radiator hoses done. So we can start bleeding this thing and get it ready. It does crank. Ran into an issue with that also. For some reason, the crank signal wasn't getting signal and didn't replace it. I just unplugged it, plugged it back in, it fires right up, but I would lose RPM signal. But apparently with the Hollies, once you, if you don't have crank signal, you replace crank position sensor, and that doesn't work. Check your cam sensor. So I learned that. That's something new for me. We finished mounting up the manual brakes in the last video. But once we get everything done, get the coolant bled, I'll be taking it back over there to Dakota over at All Out Performance so we can finish routing up the cold side. As I explained probably in the last few videos, the turbo side of the cold side, it wants to hit this bar right here. It doesn't go around like it did before with the stock frame rails. So I'm going to look for a fitting. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the intake taken off so we can replace that sensor real quick and go from there. So yeah, I'll update y'all as I go along. All right, guys. So we got the car put back together. Got the intake. I've already crunked it up. Runs. Just needs some tuning on the startup. So yeah, we're fixing to get this thing off the jack stands. Already got the car hauler loaded up, so that's what we're doing now. everything for the most part works. I've already ran the line for the fuel pressure regulator, boost reference. So all I gotta do is I'm gonna round up my tools and we're gonna head over to my grandparents' house. I wanna go ahead and start cutting the lines and measuring out. That's probably the most I'm gonna be able to do. I still dealing with that fuel line issue. I think I'm gonna have to replace the whole fitting or redo the whole thing. So not the lines or anything, but just get a new fitting and redo putting it on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. I'm going to put y'all on time lapse. We're gonna take this thing off jack stands, get it on the car dollies and swing it around so I can load it up on the trailer. A little bright today. What's going on, guys? So we got the car back on the trailer. Oh, why it's so shaky. We got what we needed to get done. Gonna go ahead and show y'all everything. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Previously you saw me putting it up on the trailer. We got it up on the trailer. We've done a few things since then. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all and wrap this video up. All right. Whew. So as you can tell, got the water hoses already connected. We've already routed the wastegates to the sensor. We moved the sensor up here to prevent it from heat. Let's see, what else do we do? Basically everything's up and running. Ended up having to fix some fuel leaks. Go figure. Today I went and got an alignment. So alignment is true. I am going to be taking it over there to All Out Performance. I don't know if I specified that previously. Had to go back and look at the footage. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be modifying the tube to the turbo. The motor is full of water. Does crank up. Let's see what else. I really don't remember what all I had to do over there, honestly. But a few things we did get done. We did move the sensor up. So, got the hood off. Oh yeah, we moved the fuel pressure sensor over to the actual regulator instead of in line with it. Other than that, we ran into a few leaks. Nothing major. But the main thing was we got it up on the trailer. We got an alignment. Once we get done with the charge pipe, once that's done, we are ready to start tuning on the car. I did get the CO2 put back in. As you can see, it's all nasty and dirty. So, yeah. We did get the fuel level put on the screen. So we do have fuel level now. So we don't know if it's half full or what now. So we can always check that without having to open the tank, which wouldn't be a problem. So, but yeah, once we get the charge pipe fixed, get all that done, we'll be able to put the front end back on. What we're going to need to do next is get some hood pins so we can actually have the hood strapped down. So, but yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm going to take it over there. Fixing to head to the track tonight. Watch some racing. So yeah, here's just a little update on the car. Got it off the jack stands and it's back moving under its own power, guys. Want to see more? We are going to be racing here in the next 2 weeks, as long as everything goes good with this motor. Right now it's holding 46-ish psi of oil. So we got that done, but we should be racing. We should be tuning on the car this coming up week. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you want to see more of the car, hit that subscribe button. Got more videos coming up. If you want to got any questions, comment down below, and we'll catch y'all next time.